We're back. I'm back. Me, Melissa, fighting for hope. And I have Riley here too. Riley, want to say hi? I'll pick you up. Say hi. Wave to the camera, everybody. He's being silly. I don't know if you guys ever have saw or met my nephew, but he's watching. Riley, what are you watching? What are you watching? Is it Mickey Mouse? Show everybody how you boing. Let me see. Do your boings. Oh, he's watching that.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay.
So anyway, back to fighting for hope with me, Melissa, and you, the viewers, friends, strugglers. Yes. Okay, so I wanted to come on, and so far I have gotten two fill-ins. Okay, and I'm still looking for two more fill-ins and one temporary person, or not temporary, permanent person that can make videos probably on a Wednesday. I'm hoping for a Wednesday because Wednesdays are days that I really, really need somebody, because the girl that was working for me for Wednesday can't make videos anymore, so she's no longer in the collab channel. So that being said, I need somebody for Wednesday. So if you're interested in Wednesday or Thursday, let me know and make an audition video to the video called Substitute/Alternative for Fighting for Hope. So yeah, I need you guys to make an audition video and answer the questions on there, the ones that I asked. Today I'm going to talk about, I know it's not my day, but since we were short with somebody on yesterday, I figured that I would just make a video. So what I wanted to talk a little bit about is depression. And I know that, I'm pretty sure that I showed you guys a drawing of how I see depression, or it may have been on my personal channel. No, it was on Fighting for Hope. It was called, I think it was called like Deep Dark Depression or Deep Dark Pit or something like that. And it basically was me, I drew a picture of a hole that I feel like I can't get out of. And that's the hole that I can describe my depression as. Because to me, it's like a hole that just goes on and on and on and on and on, and there's no end. It just keeps going and going and going. And for me, now keep in mind, everybody's depression is different, but mine is, I'm a manic-depressive. I have borderline personality disorder as well. So I'm a manic-depressive, which means that I have highs and lows, but I'm not bipolar or anything like that. But I do struggle with really, really major depression, because I can cry at like a drop of a pin and not even know why I'm crying. And most of the time, I do know why I'm crying. For the most of it, I know why I'm crying. But sometimes I don't know. And if you're wondering what borderline personality disorder is, I'm going to read you the definition right off of Mayo Clinic, because I don't want to give you the wrong definition of it. Basically, wrong one. Hang on. I have major depression, not manic depression. There are ways to, and there is hope for recovery, and you don't have to live your life like this for the rest of your life. Like, you can go on medication. I prefer not to be on meds. I take anxiety medication because I have generalized anxiety, and I have social anxiety, and I just have all around regular just anxiety. There's so many symptoms. Like, I can't be around large groups because I freak out and I get really, really quiet, and I never really know what to say. So if you have that feeling, you're not alone. There's so many people around the world like that, and I am living proof that right now, me and a few of my other bloggers have generalized anxiety as well as social anxiety. So please know that you're never, never, never alone with that. Bipolar disorder, which I do not suffer from, but it is called manic-depressive disorder. And it causes your moods to go up and down, up and down. 1 minute you're fine, the next minute you're like a wreck, like a train wreck. And I used to have a girlfriend, actually 2 girlfriends, that suffer from really bad bipolar disorder. And it's a really, really hard disorder to understand. And it's kind of a heartbreaking disorder because, 1 minute my girlfriend would be okay, and then the next minute she would be like in tears, crying and cutting herself. And it just broke my heart because I didn't know how to help her. Now I've learned a lot on how to help somebody with bipolar disorder. Like I said, it does cause your mood to go up and down, and like right here it says, although bipolar disorder is disruptive, a long-term condition, you can keep your moods in check by following a treatment plan. In most cases, bipolar disorder can be controlled with medications and counseling, psychotherapy, and definitely you have to be on medication when you suffer from bipolar disorder, because bipolar disorder is one of the most difficult mental health disorders that are out there, and it's one that's really misunderstood, and it's really, really sad. I mean, your mood can shift like the wind, like the weather. It could be sunny and all of a sudden it could be like gloomy and dark and just windy. It's really, really bad. I'm going to give you a little bit of some signs of bipolar disorder in case you have any of these listed below. There's 3 different kinds. There's Bipolar I disorder, Bipolar II disorder, and then there is a bipolar disorder called Cyclothymia. I'm going to write it down below. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. But Bipolar I, mood swings with Bipolar I cause significant disturbance in your job, school, or relationships. Manic episodes can be severe and dangerous, and trust me, the way I've seen people that have them are very dangerous. Bipolar II disorder is less severe than Bipolar I. You may have elevated mood, irritability, and some changes in your functioning, but generally you can carry on with normal daily routines and go on with your day. Instead of full-blown mania, in Bipolar II, periods of depression typically last longer than periods of hypomania. So, and then the I'm going to call it cyclo, bipolar disorder, is hypomania and depression can be disruptive, but with the highs and lows are not as severe as they are with other types of bipolar, like Bipolar I and Bipolar II. I'm going to give you a sign and a symptom of the manic bipolar disorder. Can include inflated self-esteem, poor judgment, rapid speech, racing thoughts, aggressive behavior, agitation, irritation, increased physical activity, risky behavior, spending sprees, increased drive to perform or achieve goals, increased or decreased sex drive, increased need for sleep, like bipolar, they constantly need to sleep. When I was with my girlfriend that had bipolar, she was always tired and always just was so drained and tired. She always had to sleep. Irritability to concentrate. Frequent absences from work or school because they get so panicky and nervous. They don't know what to do. Delusions or a break from reality, psychosis, and poor like work experience, like your work and your school experience and performance is not good. Sadness, hopelessness, suicidal thoughts, anxiety, guilt, sleep problems, low appetite, fatigue, irritability, chronic pain, and loss of interest in daily activities. People don't realize how severe bipolar disorder is. I do not suffer from it, but the reason why I can just kind of talk about it like it's nothing is because I dated 2 girls that had bipolar disorder, and one was more severe than the other. And it's really, really sad. And, sometimes I felt like I couldn't do anything to help them, which in turn made me feel bad and made me feel like I was a horrible person. Like, they would cry for uncontrollable reasons, and sometimes they didn't even know why they were crying. I would say, "What's wrong?" And they would have no answer because they didn't even know why they were crying. They just knew that something was wrong, and their body was telling them that something was wrong, but they didn't know what. So, I don't really know why exactly I got into bipolar disorder, but I think because bipolar disorder is called manic depression. That's what manic depression is. Bipolar disorder / manic depression. That's what it would be called. So, with that being said, if you feel like you have any of those symptoms listed above, please contact your doctor. I'm not a doctor. I can't cure you. I can help and I can listen, but I definitely do encourage you to seek treatment, or confide in a loved one or a friend or a family member, but definitely somebody that you have faith in and someone that you can trust, so they can help you, make a good treatment plan to get help. I'm going to end this by saying, if you have suicidal thoughts, okay? Suicidal thoughts and behaviors are common among people with bipolar disorder, and that I know for sure. I promise you that people with bipolar disorder or manic depressive are very suicidal. Not all, but a lot of them are very suicidal. So I encourage you to contact a family member or friend, seek help from a doctor, health provider of any kind. Call suicide hotline number. If you're not in the United States, you can reach a toll-free hotline number I'll put down below. And that's it for now. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Peace and love, and get help, please. Bye.